Have you been happy during this period? Many people will say, I'm fine during this time. In the practice environment, I've also met many lay practitioners. Some are very seriously ill, yet they still say they are fine. Some have parents with children with many problems, and they feel they are still doing okay. Some have very poor grades, almost failing, but they think they're doing okay. Some partners are already under heavy mental stress, yet they still say they are fine. A boyfriend is taking drugs and still thinks he is fine. A girlfriend smokes marijuana and feels she's fine. A child can't sleep unless the lights are on, yet the parents think he's fine. The wife has cancer and depression, yet the husband feels she is still okay. Everyone thinks, I'm fine, he's fine, because very few people actually know how to help. Everyone's mindset is, I keep you company, you keep me company. I want you to be with me, so you must be with me. If you are not with me, then my phone will keep me company. I want you to listen to me. I want you to do what I want you to do. As for what you want me to do, if I don't want to do it, don't ask me. If you keep asking, I'll get angry. Everyone remains stuck in this feeling. The other person wants you to do what they want, and you want them to do what you want. If there is a little cooperation, then it's fine. If there isn't, people feel upset. This happens between spouses, romantic partners, parents, and children. There are so many situations like this, and everyone still says the other person is fine. But if you move just a little closer, if you listen just a little more, you will discover that they are not actually doing that well. When someone has a problem, there are very few people truly by their side who can help, and even fewer who understand the root of the issue. Many people are just companions for a while. When they get tired, they let you go and leave you to fend for yourself. Spouses do this, parents do this to their children, and children do this to their parents. There are not many who sincerely have the heart and energy to stay with one person. I see many families like this, even families of very successful people. In the past, when people encountered very serious problems or illnesses, they could still carry on, even without hands or feet. They could still move forward. Now, a minor stroke can make life feel unbearable. Just discovering a small problem or illness, and people feel they can't go on living. Many end their lives this way. Why was it that people in the past could still live well, while now there's so many educated and smart people who feel that they simply cannot go on? Recently, I came to understand something. There is a group of children who really enjoy listening to brain rot music. Brain rot is a kind of song. It comes from technology, originally just a type of sound with no consciousness. Ding, ding, dong, dong, ding, ding, that kind of noise. These technological sounds are used to influence people. The radio waves can help them relax, but after listening for a long time, many people's brains become rigid. In the past, people who couldn't sleep or had insomnia would download this kind of app and pay for it. People around me said they tried it. They don't want to meditate. They say meditation isn't for them. But as days pass, they keep listening to this music. The same ding, ding, dong dong sounds. After listening for a long time, they eventually can't sleep without it, and they need to keep switching to new tracks. At first, the app gives a few tracks for free. After that, you have to pay. Keep buying and buying. After buying for a while, they give up completely, and in the end, the person still needs to take medicine, sleeping pills, medication for emotional issues, and relaxants. Songs from the past, although full of emotion, whether it's There's No One in the World Like a Mother, Three Tigers, Two Tigers, The Outside World, The Old Man and the Child, Where Has the Time Gone, and many others. Whether about love or other themes, all carried a certain flavour, a kind of human warmth. From these songs, people gradually developed feelings, affection, love, joy, anger, sorrow. By the time they reached old age, whether toward their children and grandchildren or towards their partner, there was still some sense of human warmth and humanity. But children these days often say everything is okay, their grades are okay. Yet, if you ask about other subjects, many are actually failing. Everything is fine, and technology is becoming more and more advanced. Life more and more convenient. Today's technology is like a very professional employee. You just tell it what you want. My room is empty. I like romance. I like pictures. I want nature scenes. I want simple curtains. I want either a single or double bed. I want it bright. I want it dim. I want a romantic atmosphere with a warm yellow lighting. You click a button and it gives you the entire layout. You don't even need a designer. It keeps adjusting things for you and offers many different versions. So now, technology can give you all the answers you want, making things so convenient that people almost don't have to think. As we move further into such an era, everyone seems able to do everything, using almost no brain, and still achieve the results they want. But then, what will future people's emotions and humanity be like? Their feelings for parents, siblings, and loved ones. How deep will those feelings go? Parents, driven by mutual needs and desires, give birth to a child. After their child is born, they keep working and making money to raise them. But with children today, if you haven't raised them well from the beginning, it is easy for the well-raised ones to guide the others. Is it easy for a cultivator to guide a group of people? Is it easy for a good manager or boss to lead employees who are slower, much slower, or even just a little slower? Looking to the future, many people will be lazy, unwilling to move. Those who are willing, who listen, who might be smart, can still be led. But then, how much salary should they receive? How many people will be capable of becoming leaders in the future? And what about those who lie flat, hide away, and rely on their parents? Can the parents who gave birth to them really support them until they die? When you see all this clearly, you notice that nowadays, when people talk about their children, they always say they're fine. Everyone just cares that their child can perform in front of a crowd. My child is handsome. My daughter is beautiful. She can sing and dance. But how many actually nurture their children to have a truly healthy heart? How many? How many really treat their children, their future pillars of society, as jade that must be polished? Because if jade is not carved, it will never become a useful vessel. Mental strength has to be trained and tempered through real practice. Or perhaps you have already started to brainwash them, begun to hypnotize them, guiding them into superstition. Grandpa and Grandma are superstitious. Pray, hand it over, until you yourself have no energy left to deal with things. Not long ago, I heard of a karmic connection. Someone with a problem said, "Now I no longer have to bear my own problems. The other party will carry them for me. My problems are on his shoulders. It's not me anymore. He carries my weight. As long as I trust him and believe in him, he will carry my problems and my karma. I don't have to worry about the mistakes I've made. He bears them for me. Little by little, this person's willpower weakens and their mind becomes dull. And this is a very intelligent person. But aren't we supposed to eat with our own mouth to feel full? When your own stomach hurts, you must go to the toilet yourself. No one can poop for you. No one can truly eat for you either. Today, if you help someone handle their mistake by apologizing on their behalf and saying, "Next time, do better," this person will still offend others again, unless they themselves truly see their own mistake and change. As a monk, I choose sincere practice. I reflect on myself. If I make a mistake and then push the responsibility onto someone else, even if I know I am wrong, and tell someone I was wrong, I'm sorry. If I do not truly connect my wrongful behavior, then what is practice? Cultivation means correcting one's wrong conduct. After a while, I might do it again, whether out of desire, hunger, or sexual urges. He will do it again. Afterwards, he regrets it and says, "Sorry," then soon repeats the same behavior, then regrets it again and apologizes, over and over, in a cycle. Is this the kind of karmic pattern you want? If you are wise and you want to become a wise person, do you really want such causes and conditions to repeat endlessly? Or do you want to cut them off at the root, to cut off the root? There must be a guiding condition, a certain karma, the right karma, that can help you cut off your own greed, anger, and ignorance, cutting off delusion, desire, and pride. Over time, with your effort and diligence, you gradually trim it away, gradually let it fade, and gradually bring it to completion. Can children still be saved now? People nowadays, do you really want to continue letting things rot? If the people around you love listening to brain rot songs, then you should let them listen to music that has more meaningful lyrics, songs that truly touch the human heart. And when a person is studying, they shouldn't listen to music, because the more they listen, the more rigid their mind becomes. You may still be able to handle exams, but remember, a person's success is not measured by diplomas, but by character and morals. If your children or family members are very smart, hold many diplomas, and are outstanding on paper, but have hard hearts, it will be difficult for you when they care for you later. It will also be hard for you to live with them. You may feel proud when speaking of their achievements, but you will not truly be happy. If a person is truly wise, they will cultivate a life such that in old age they are peaceful, at ease, and joyful, with their descendants gathered around them. Some people live in one place for a long time, and when they are old, they fly off to live with their children. But your roots, your friends, your way of thinking are all in this place.
When you are old and follow others to move to a completely new place, tell me, who adapts more easily to a new environment? Young people or the elderly? Many elderly people are clever at making money, yet they are not truly wise. They let themselves grow old only to choose an unhappy ending, a helpless and uncertain conclusion, shaped solely by their children's arrangements, and then they keep brainwashing themselves to accept it. A person should earn money and raise their children. If your children live near you, you buy a house near them or buy one for them. When you grow old, even if you don't live with them, if you need anything, your son, daughter-in-law, daughter, son-in-law, or grandchildren can reach you within 5 to 15 minutes, whether by driving or walking. You won't live together, so there is less friction, but you're still close. In emergencies, this is much safer. Yet many capable, highly educated, and wealthy people, when an emergency happens, urgently call their children, but their children cannot return in time. In the end, it is still strangers or neighbours who come to help. If you were such a person, do you consider yourself truly wise? With such planning in your mind, will you really be happy in your old age? So when you provide the right nutrition and the right guidance, you become clearer, your heart becomes steadier, and you see things more clearly. That's why you must truly listen. You need the Dhamma. You need to meditate. Take the Dhamma as an educational story. But meditation requires training, just like running, exercising, or going to the library to study and do homework. It requires seriousness. It requires your willingness to learn and to invest your time and effort. Because if jade is not polished, it never becomes a useful vessel. All karmic connections must be carefully nurtured by us. In all these conditions we say, prepare before the rain comes. When things actually happen, only those who understand and have inner strength can remain safe. If you spend most of your time in darkness and you don't know what brightness is, and the people around you also have no light, you will not see any direction. But if there is at least one lamp shining in front of you, it means your heart is bright. The people around you are safe, even though you yourself may be tired. They ask you about everything, but they are safe. When they are close to you, they are safe. When you are by yourself, you are also safe, because you are the light. This is what real practice is, practical training of your body and your mind. You will be much safer because your heart has the strength to support your mind. Your heart can support both your mind and your body. You can either indulge your desires and the three poisons, greed, anger, and ignorance, or you can guide your body into the practice. Train yourself and train your mind so that it carries more correct and wholesome energy. Will you choose indulgence or will you choose practice? I hope your life will be free of regret and free of guilt. I hope you will not choose a life full of pain and helplessness. In the past, I did not understand, so I made many mistakes and wrong decisions. Now I understand a little more. Now that I understand, what kind of choice will you make? Stop giving yourself so many reasons and excuses. You have already taken the first step. Now continue. Keep walking. In the end, you will still reach the mountaintop, as long as you walk the right path and head in the right direction. When you yourself have no energy, there's still many people around you who can support you. you can ask them for help. Don't cling to a self-centered way of thinking that just waits to collapse when you have no strength left. People need the right companions. I hope your mind will open and not stay tightly bound. I hope you will begin to cultivate your heart and always plant wholesome causes at every moment. May your heart be bright and full of energy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.